What's up, everybody? This is Greg here, and I just wanted to do a little rant about some of the things that are going on in my personal life, and just the way that this whole hysteria is going right now. You know, the big thing and one of the saddest things to me is that the nature of this thing is free will, and really the way things are rolling out, it really needs your free will and compliance to make it happen. And so instead of these law enforcers and people threatening you with fines and all these things which really have no ground, you don't have to comply with them. You can use the legal system against them if they try to push it on you with things like UCC 1-308, and arm yourself with the knowledge. One of the great books to check out on that is the UCC Connection, How to Free Yourself from Legal Tyranny. I highly suggest you go check that book out. It's only like a 60-page book, but it gives you a lot of good information, at least on starting the journey on empowering yourself with the knowledge to interact with the legal system and reserve your rights as a free human being. And so with that, really, all it is neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, your own family even, sister against sister, brother against sister. And, you have all these people that are, getting in your face or, trying to get you to comply with mind control and compliance to the system as it stands right now by getting you to wear a mask. What's next? You have to have a vaccine to enter a store. What's next after that? Well, without your chip, if you don't have a chip, you're not going to be able to buy or sell in the normal system. And so it's more important than ever to get outside the system as it stands and just let it crumble, because if we those that can see the agenda here is to collapse this system and rebuild something else. It's going to be a horror worse than you can ever imagine. From what I'm seeing, total control over every step of your life. You'll be dictated to on anything that you can do, who you can see, where you can go. And it's going to be difficult for people that want to resist that. It's going to be even more difficult for people that want to resist that and get outside of the system. Well, right now is the opportunity to move yourself away from that. And the way you can do that is by taking action. Don't be afraid. Fear is not from God, not from the Creator. And once you take your power to actually take actions in the real world, those actions alleviate your anxiety. And when you're in the present moment, taking actions to support creation and support the Creator in all of its creation, that you will be protected. You will have a sense of peace. You will live in the present moment, more in the present moment, take away that anxiety, and start moving in a positive direction. And so, I'm taking those steps to try to become more self-reliant myself. Got a couple of projects coming up and I'm working on currently. One of them is this urban aquaponic system that my buddy Robbie designed for suburban and urban backyards. And then also I'll be doing an unboxing pretty soon. Just received the first system from Ben Peterson. It's called the Waste Spot, where it's a first step in the decentralized waste management movement by converting waste plastics into usable diesel fuel for generators and power systems and your vehicle and things like that. And everything is you've got to adapt. You've got to adapt to the way they're rolling things out. And part of that, and something cool, is new ideas for businesses. If you can run some kind of cash business of some kind, you can keep your taxes away from the powers that be, the powers that should not be, and you can start supporting yourself and building your community and getting outside of this whole thing. So anyway, recently, and this is really sad, that my own family, didn't want me to hang out with them if I didn't want to wear a mask. Well, I refused to wear a mask. I refused to perpetuate the insanity that's going on and the delusions that people are under, that these things are going to protect you or other people. And in no way is that the case. From what I've researched, it's actually more detrimental to your health, as you're recycling, and you're recycling carbon dioxide. You're not getting enough oxygen in your body, which can lead to a state of hypoxia, give you headaches. It's gonna increase the amount of moisture around your mouth. It's just not a good thing for your overall health. You need fresh air, you need oxygen for the body to operate at the highest capacity that you have for your own immune system health. So yeah, and I had to say, please forgive me for my beliefs, and I don't believe that it's effective, and you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm not going to participate. So that this is a really sad moment in our history, the history of humanity, but it doesn't have to be. And so if you can see the agenda that's rolling out, don't participate, and don't lead into the mass hysteria and the groupthink, and push back against it, because if we're not going to push back against it, we're complying with it, we're saying it's okay, and we're going to deserve it. Everyone that does is going to deserve everything that's coming to them. I'll just say that. And so push back. Going into these stores, I've gone into several stores. I've gone into Walmart's, and I've gone into the pet store recently. And if they ask you, claim medical exemption, you got a medical exemption. Otherwise, just walk in there. Like nobody cares. Like none of these employees really care. They hate the mask. I've talked to several employees at these stores. They hate wearing the mask. Nobody likes wearing the masks if you really get to them, but it's each other that's going to push this whole thing into reality. So just do what you can to support your immune system, and take things like vitamin C, high doses of vitamin C, supplement with magnesium, and a really good one also to take is selenium. Is really good for you. And free sources of vitamin C you can find in pine needles, which is awesome. You can make a little pine needle tea. And so anyway, all the solutions are here. This can move in a really positive direction, and once people realize that everyone's being lied to about this whole thing, it's just it's a big scam to move everything into a technocratic control system where you're constantly monitored, and everything you do is going to be traced, and if you're a bad little boy or girl, that you're going to be punished. Well, they're not our parents, and we don't have to take it, and I'm not going to take it. So I just hope everybody's well. Stay powerful, stay encouraged, and take action. And that's what I want to leave with you guys. And I love you guys. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.